You know what, so I've been a bit hesitant and a bit on edge about making this video, but after the confrontation with my old manager from Chapelford Farm, I'm probably gonna get in shit from him, but you know what, I don't really fucking care, right? But the fact, but yesterday morning, I was just minding my own business, you know, earphones in, listening to music, you know, not really like paying attention to the pub, like anything, until he decides to come out and accuse me of slagging him and the pub off, and the fact that he thinks that I've like somehow name dropped him, like in that in the hour-long video, which I didn't. Now, obviously, I get where he's coming from, but he has to understand, and I know that he's probably gonna see. He probably will see this video also, and if he does happen to see it, then you know, fuck him. At the end of the day, I've never had an issue with him or the way, like obviously, like there has been times where we've gone, you know, back and forth and like argued or something over the years, but I was, you know, I worked for him for 5 years. I worked there for like more than 5 years. It's about 5.5, and I don't like the way he runs things. Like he runs things. Like he runs the pub. I don't like how it's run. I don't like how he treats like his members of staff, right? Or the way he can come across to it or to others, and he can be a very arrogant, stuck up, that kind of person behind the scenes. Yes, he can be that. He is that. He's all these things. But I don't appreciate the fact that you've come out, stopped me in the street. Yes, I'm barred from the pub and barred from the premises, right? But you can't stop me from just walking past, minding my own business. Stop me and accuse me of slagging you off, slagging off you and the pub, right? I hate the way that obviously him and like some of the other managers have run the pub in the past, right? I don't agree with some of the shit that they've done and the way that they've just done it. I don't like it, right? And it winds me up at the fact that you've come out and just tried to accuse me of something, right? If I was slagging you off, trust me, I'd drop your name in it, right? I'd name you and then I'd fucking slag you off all the more with no hesitations at the end of the day, because like there is shit that I've not told, that I've not said, and I'm not going to say, right, out of respect. But you know, like if it comes to it again, if like I mean, and you stop me in the street and you accuse me of something, right, then I will not hesitate, I will not hold back, right, and I will go all in, right, and I will hit back where it will hurt the most. Like, you can't, like, you know, like, it's just one of them things where it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's the fact that I've never had a problem with him personally, right? It's just I don't like the way that he has run things and continues to run things and has done so for so many years, right? And I don't like the fact that you're trying to, like I get and I understand the fact that I'm banned from the premises, right? Yes, I went AWOL a couple of times. I did dip out of work, like I mean, for weeks upon end, which did, yeah, lead to me being sacked, right? I have no issues with that. I have no problems with the fact that I'm banned. I couldn't care less that I'm banned from the premises, right? Because I don't find myself, nor see myself going back in there to work for the pub, right? To work for the pub or to work for the GM of that pub again. I don't see myself doing that. So, as far as I'm concerned, right, I will continue to do what I'm doing, right, and if it pisses you off, sound, that's just a bonus for me. If everything that I'm doing and saying, right, about the pub, about you, right, if that pisses you off, sound, that's just a bonus for me at this point. I couldn't care less anymore because I've lost already. But then, you know, but I think other than that, other than, you know, you trying to like scare me with what you're trying to say, or with what you said to me like, yesterday, right? Other than that, right, fuck you and fuck the pub. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna do me and what makes me happy at this point, and being there at that pub, it does not and did not make me happy because of just the way you did things, man, and the way everything just came across was shit. And this guy fucking staring. I'm not even asked if this guy's staring at me or not, or is this fucking stuff. I'm just walking his dog or not. But I'm gonna, but yeah, moving on. Moving on from the topic at hand. I personally said my piece on what I wanted to. Why the fuck do people feel the need to stare me the fuck out in the cars and driving past? Fucking hell, doing my thing, leave me alone. Fucking Beamer Belen. But yeah, I'm just gonna, like, see, I ranted on about it, like, now because, purely because it's the thing that, because he's pissed me off by saying what he said. Like, I mean, that if I continue to do it, I continue to flag him or the pub off, then there will be consequences. And at this point, I'd rather take the consequences for what I'm saying, and I accept full responsibility of what comes next after this video. Alright, and I will take whatever it is that he throws at me at this point. You know, just I don't I worked for this guy for 5.5 years. Right, I started working for this cunt when I was 19. Right, I got sacked. Well, yeah, I got sacked more at the beginning of this year. Right, I'm now 24, going on 25. And I will take and accept any consequences, any actions now that come my way from this guy and what he has to fucking bring. Right, and just fuck you and fuck everything about you now at this point. I'm a good old man. Fuck you, man.